Hey, what's good, guys? What up? What up? What up? What is good? What is going on? Let me uh, let me go to my channel. How y'all doing today, though? What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm trying to find EA. Is it electronic art? Electronic. I'm trying to find like their channel. Oh, there we go. So I can set the live stream up through there. What up? What up? What up? Let me make sure this chat is good. Hold on, guys. It says we are live across the board. Mm. Shit, Star Wars is first. Yeah, Star Wars is first, man. Ain't no ain't no music playing. They ain't got no music playing or nothing, guys. Oh no, no music playing. So they got Star Wars coming up first. Then they got Apex Legends, Battlefield 5, EA Sports Madden NFL 20, and The Sims 4. Ooh, I can't. Yo, I cannot lie, man. This is a rough lineup. I'm only here for Star Wars. You feel me? Yo, we got Court in the building. Yo, Court, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? Let me know if y'all can hear me good and everything sounds good. Let me know. We might have to go to another one because I want something to play while we EA shit is a little dry. Ain't no music playing. Ain't nothing playing. Jesus Christ. Let's go to
Sat on a veritable gold mine.
But it's
here.
Nintendo.
Yeah, we could go
Nintendo's
to
like, we're sitting on a gold mine. I'm going to sit on it for another 10 years.
Yeah, they can pretty much.
FIFA forever. I don't know. That FIFA look a little rough, man. That FIFA looking a little rough. Let me know. Let me know how the sound is, guys. How my sound is. Let me know how the video sound is as well. If it's too loud, too low. If I'm too loud, if I'm too low. I just want the experience to be as good as possible for you guys. So please let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yo, Astral Train look dope. I can't wait for that. Astral Trains definitely looks dope. That's definitely something I'm excited for. Um, I'm gonna get in on the Switch, but I kind of want this on the PS4, and I got a feeling it's gonna come on the PS4 as well. But I will be picking it up on the Switch for sure. Yo, Mike. Yo, tomorrow is Microsoft. Listen, guys. Listen. You do not want to miss the live reactions tomorrow for Microsoft. Trust me. Okay? Trust me. Trust your friend Persona, okay? It's going to be me. It's going to be Jay Bari tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. We're going to be dual streaming, where he's going to be streaming on his channel. I'll be streaming on mine. And we'll be giving our live reactions to Microsoft's conference. Listen, a lot is riding on Microsoft, guys. Can they carry the torch? I don't know. Chief. Not me though. I mean, Court, if you're trying to come through, for sure, come through. I gotta give a dope intro. You mean L-Box Live? Andre. L-Box Live. Y'all think we're gonna see y'all think they're gonna show their new console, the next gen console at Microsoft's conference? Personally, I think they will. I honestly think they will, but I can see how we might not get it. I think we will, but we'll see. Yeah, they did acquire them third party studios. That was a lot of what they showed. I would like to welcome everyone to the Valve press conference featuring Xbox. Yo, Sarge, you a fool, man. Let's see, man. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yo, I see a lot of people also pissed off at Ninja Theory's game that got leaked. I watched the trailer. I was actually gonna do a live stream on that and talk about that too. The trailer. I watched Bari's live stream yesterday, and Bari was definitely pissed at that. Bari called it. He definitely called it. We definitely gonna have to see what's good with that though. Gears 5 is definitely one of those games I'm looking forward to for sure too. Halo Infinite too. Gears 5 and Halo Infinite are like top of the list. Bleeding L's. Yo, Choco in the building. Big shout out to Miss Choco. Shout out to everybody that's here. Big shout out to everyone that is here right now. You are definitely appreciated, and do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Yo, Andrea, you know I'm talking about Bleeding L's. You know that's what this is. You know we talking about them Bleeding L's. You know what's happening. Oh, Larry Chadwell in the building. What's good, bro? What are you hoping to at this year's E3? That Ninja Theory game, look, it's bad, but it does fit into what Microsoft wants to do. It's a lot that I'm looking forward to, for sure. At E3. Like I said the other day, in terms of Star Wars, I'm definitely like I'm on the fence about Star Wars. You know, I'm just because EA has burned me too many times. EA has burned me way too many times to the point where I'm like, yo, even if it is Respawn making this Star Wars game, I'm still skeptical, and I still need to see gameplay, and I need to see more before I'm like 100% like, this is it. But Call of Duty, you know, I'm hyped for that COD Modern Warfare. Especially, they said this is on a new engine. So if this is really on a new engine, then I'm really excited for that. Um, yo, I don't know if you guys been keeping up with the leaks on Twitter, but they showed Tales of Arise, and Tales of Arise is supposed to be the next Tales of series game. And from the screenshots that they showed yesterday, that leaked, I'm a big Tales of fan. And I'm not like an old school Tales of fan. I definitely became a fan of the Tales of series, this gen. My first Tales of game was Tales of Zestiria, and then I played Tales of Berseria, which is one of my favorite JRPGs this gen. That game is amazing. And then they put Tales of Vesperia onto new gen consoles. So I definitely had to put that on there as well. Yo, Titanfall Princess in the building. What is good? How you doing? I wish I could super chat you. Yeah, super chat definitely would be dope, Titanfall, but we're not at that 1,000 marker yet, but don't worry, we'll definitely get there pretty soon. But Tales of Arise, also this From Software George R.R. Martin game that leaked, definitely got my eyes on that. I'm definitely excited for that, and I'm looking forward to that as well. What else? And again, from Microsoft, I'm looking forward to Gears 5 and Halo Infinite. What else? I don't know. This year E3 is kind of just this is a weird E3 for me, because I normally with E3 I'm like, I'm really on point and I'm really like on top of my ish, but I don't know, this year just hasn't. I've been paying attention, but I kind of just been playing stuff by ear. Death Stranding, obviously, I'm excited for it. I don't think that's getting showed at E3 though, but Death Stranding, and I hope they show the Dragon Ball Z RPG. I'm excited to see that as well. What else? Oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm definitely trying to see some more gameplay of that. That's for sure. Definitely trying to see some more gameplay of that. And again, with Square Oninaki, Square Enix conference, definitely want to see some more of that Oninaki. I think we got a release date for that, but if we didn't, I hope we get that at E3 as well. Also, I said this the other day. I'll say it again. I hope that they announce that Octopath Traveler is coming to the PS4. I definitely want that on the PS4. So that's definitely a day one. I want to see that. Trying to see that happen. And then I definitely want to see some more gameplay. See some gameplay of Watch Dogs 3 from Ubisoft. Definitely want to see some of that as well. I don't really care for Bethesda. Like I really, really don't care about Bethesda. Like I just don't. So I'm not even I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna live stream that. I'm not wasting my time, because Bethesda is another one where this gen, it's only like one or two games I like from them. Like I've been burnt by them a few times. My first Fallout was Fallout 4. I thought it was trash. I'm gonna be completely and totally honest with you. I did not enjoy the game at all. I mean, more power to the people that do. But that Fallout is trash to me, personally. Wolfenstein 2 is great. I have to finish that, but that is a great game. Wolfenstein 1 is good. I bought Rage 2. I got burnt by that. That's another game that just is boring. Like, I just can't get through the game. What else? And I'm not really excited. I'm not excited for the new Skyrim. I'm not excited for... I do want to see what Starfield is about. It all depends. You know what? No, let me not say that I'm not excited for the new Elder Scrolls, but they need a new engine. They're another company that they need to get a brand new engine or use Unreal Engine or something like that on one of these engines, because that's another company where that engine that they're using, I think it's Gangrio or something like that. Whatever engine they're using, that needs to go. They really need to make a brand new engine from the ground up and really bring a lot of their games and what they're doing into next gen. And I'm not, if we're going into next gen with that quality of game, I'm not touching it. It's not getting my attention at all. I knew Rage 2 was going to be bad. Rage 1 was all graphics. Yeah, you know what? I never played Rage 1, but I took a chance on Rage 2 because Rage 2 looked entertaining. Rage 2 really did look like fun. I was like, yo, this looks fun. This looks great. I really want to see it. I really want to play this, and I can't wait to play. But then when I get into the game, it's a snore fest, guys. It is boring. I can't even finish the game. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the game is that boring to me, where I can't even finish the game. So yeah, Rage 2. I got burnt by that, and there's nothing else coming from Bethesda that really has my attention, or it has me like, oh, I have to play this. I'm more my focus on when I'm looking at this gen. I mean, not this gen, but this E3. There's a lot of Japanese games that's definitely getting announced, like, kind of off the radar, and kind of won't be center stage at E3. So I'm kind of looking at those, and then I'm also looking at, Grand Blue Fantasy. Some fighting games that has my attention that I'm looking forward to, especially Grand Blue Fantasy. If you watched any of my streams, Persona, you're getting Bloodstained. Yeah, I definitely have Bloodstained on the list. That's definitely something I'm picking up for sure. So, Grand Blue Fantasy, if we can get a release date for that here, or if they show off some of the other characters. Pokemon Sword and Shield, that is an instant day one. You feel me? So, that's definitely something that I can't wait. What else? My shooters, again, especially Call of Duty this year, with COD being true crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation and PC. You don't understand how excited I am. You just don't understand how excited I am, because I am going to slaughter a lot of people on this new Call of Duty. I'm a when this new COD come out, I'm a shark in the water. You feel me? I am a shark in the water, and it's gonna be so fun. Like, that's what I want when it came to crossplay. So I'm glad that that's here. And yeah, that's kind of like my focus this year. My whole thing too is, like, I'm trying to really cut back on just buying everything. I'm definitely being a bit more cautious, and pretty much a bit more cautious about what I'm buying and what I'm spending my money on, because I'm buying games, I'm getting burnt on certain games, and certain games it's just like, and I'm like, all right, I kind of need to, let me cut this back, because a lot of these games ain't getting finished. So it's like, I kind of got to pick and choose what I know I'm going to play, and what I know is just like, I'm getting Bloodstained, Samurai Showdown, and Judgment so far. Oh yeah, Judgment, that's the day one as well. I'm definitely excited for that Judgment. Samurai Showdown, that's another game I'm excited for as well. But I feel like a lot of people are not going to play that. I don't know, maybe that's me. But that's definitely something where I feel like a lot of people aren't going to play that. And I want people to play that, because that's Samurai Showdown is a dope game. It definitely is a dope game. So yeah, that's kind of like what my focus is right now. And again, Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding, Concrete Genie. The PlayStation exclusives definitely are day ones, for sure. So, what are y'all excited about? Especially coming from EA. I think a lot of people only care about Star Wars. I mean, obviously you got the people that are gonna buy the sports games. You definitely got people that are gonna buy the sports games. That community is always there, but I feel like there isn't a lot to be excited about when it comes to EA. Like me, my excitement only comes from one game. Yo, this Pokemon looks so good. Yeah, this Pokemon is fire. Project Awakening. I gotta look that up. I don't think I don't think I played that. Well, I think I've seen that. I probably haven't. Oh, matter of fact, is that game where he's fighting like that big monster, big, I think it's a dragon or something like that. They were showing it last year's E3. I could be wrong. If that's what it is, and it's supposed to be made from is it Tokyo, Japan? Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for that because that trailer definitely did look good. Also, yo, can we get a Lost Soul Aside release date? Now that I'm thinking about it, can we get a release date on Lost Soul Aside? Like I want that game in my hands already. Yo, chill. I'm about to say chill game. Trill Wave in the building, aka Vic. Big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you. Yes, Titanfall. I agree. Code Vein and Lost Soul aside, definitely need release dates ASAP. ASAP. Nah, they released the beta for Code Vein, and it got released. Uh, the beta was last week, I think. Yeah, last week was the Code Vein beta. Yeah, those are the new Pokemon Zamazenta and Zacian. Those are the new legendaries. No bullshit, that Nino Kuni 1 remaster, I'm excited for that too. I played Nino Kuni 2, which was great. So Nino Kuni 1 should be. And I played Nino Kuni 1 a little bit on PS Now, actually. but I never finished it. But the fact that it's coming to the PS4, that's definitely getting picked up. Because I missed that last gen as well. Here we go, guys. 5 minutes. That's everybody there. That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. It look a little. It look a little dry. It don't look. It don't look as crowded. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. It don't look as crowded as it normally would. That's all I'm saying, guys. It don't look as crowded. That beat dope. Yo, tell me that beat not fire. Yo, tell me that beat not fire, guys. That beat fire. Yo, can we get somebody rapping on this beat though? Yo, this beat is fire. I would definitely use this beat as like some like starting soon music. Yeah, I don't know how. Yo, they talk about 3 o'clock showing The Sims 4 and Madden. And they ain't. Hold on now. They'll get like an hour from me. You feel me? I'm not staying here for no 2-3 hours. Come on. I don't think it's a traditional EA Play like press conference. I think there's gonna be a lot of times for specific stuff. I ain't gonna lie, look, the lines ain't as long. Yeah, them lines ain't as long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. Yo, tell me that beat not fire. Yeah, them EA bags look kind of dope, though. I kind of want one of those. Them EA bags look dope. Yo, real talk, I hope this Star Wars is good. I really hope this Fallen this Fallen Order is good. Because I want it. I do want the game. But, yeah, I hope this gameplay is fire. This gameplay has to be fire. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I hope y'all enjoy. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Shout out to Vincent and Pella. Shout out to them boys. Greg be too hyped sometimes, my man. Relax. So is it more? So is it gonna be more like Force Unleashed, which I'm excited about? Here we go, guys. Here we go. Please let this be good. I want this game so bad. The Xbox A button is triggering me right now. I'm triggered. Third person, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's definitely some Titanfall war running. Yeah, that was in Prince of Persia. Andre, you're right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is Forrest Whitaker. That is. That's even his voice too. He oh, oh, oh shit. Oh, that was actually smart. Washed them. Yeah, the combat does look good. Oh damn, BB jumped hella far just now. So that's like slow. So it's pretty much just like him slowing down time when he does that. The enemies look like they definitely the enemies look like they're definitely gonna be putting up a challenge, especially if there's like harder difficulties. Yo, Black Star Goat was good. Game looks mad stiff. Yeah, I feel like it's the person, not the game. The game, I feel like the game looks like it would flow a little better. Oh. This could redeem EA. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty dope. He pulled him in front of his own bullet. That's nice. Game like 5 hours long. Chill. Nah, I think it'll probably be like 10 or 12. Yo, EJ, what's up, man? Yo, he getting this guy that's playing getting washed. People gonna love this but hate it or try it because they're climbing. Yo, Vic, speak them facts, boy. Speak them facts, man. Yeah, I think they should have had him do a couple more practice runs, low key. But I get the gist. They could have showed a little more. They could have definitely showed a little more. That was 15 minutes. They could have showed a bit more. They could have showed a bit more. Oh no, that green. Ooh. They could have showed it. They could have showed a bit more. They could have showed. They needed to show. They should have shown a little more, like a boss fight or him getting to like. I need to see more. I need to see more. Yo, Crunk, what's up? What's up? I feel like the BB1 definitely about to be in the collector's edition. I see it. I already see it happening. Yeah, Andre, I'm saying though, right? Greg energy too much for them, man. I feel like he kind of weirding them out. Like they not matching your energy, bro. Like it's just dial it back just a tad, man. No collector's edition. Microsoft gonna have this on their show tomorrow. Why do they do that, man? Like, show it here. No, 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 Greg Miller. Your Jedi mind tricks don't work here, sir. Oh boy. Yo. Yo. Alright, let's start with the obvious, man. let's. She kind of cute. I like her accent. Accent sexy. Peace and fame from using sound. Andre, okay. All right, guys. Show's over. Yo, Vic, listen, bro. Party done. Vic, boy, listen, bro. Stay tuned. I don't know, mommy. All right, so let's talk about this, man. Oh, nah, chill, Mr. Cole. I'm just saying, she cute. She cute, you know. She cute. She real cute. Let's talk about this real quick. All right, so Star Wars. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I'm gonna really be honest. I'm not on the fence, but I need to see more. Like, I really, like, no, all jokes aside, I really do need to see more just because it looks good. But I feel like, and again, this is not a shot to the guy that was playing the game, but I have to keep it real. You shouldn't have, like, you should have tried it just a little bit more. You should have practiced maybe 2 or 3 more times. Just because, like, I don't know, like, him getting hit a lot and getting messed up. I don't know if they did that on purpose just to kind of show that the enemies are tough or whatever the case may be. But I don't know if it was him playing or me just not being able to put EA shitting on these games too many times. I don't know which one it is. All I know is Star Wars, it looks good. Let's not get it twisted. It looks great. It looks phenomenal. But I still need to see more. Now I get, yo, Miss Coleon, what up? He can't counter. He sucked real bad. Andre, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, my mans, you suck. Like, I hate to say that because it sounds bad, but you really, yeah, I mean, I'm talking all this shit. I'm definitely picking it up. It's definitely getting picked up. It's a day one. Just because I'm a Star Wars fan, and you know, I'm excited. So the game looks good. I like the force push and the grabs and all that. Like the cool stuff he was doing with the lightsaber and all that stuff. I definitely am impressed, and it reminded me of Force Unleashed. So, you know, and Force Unleashed was great. So it's definitely a buy for me. Especially with the story being canon. I definitely want to see what they're going to do with the story and the people that they have and how this is going to work. So I'm excited for that, for sure. They didn't even show multiplayer. I don't think there's no multiplayer for this game. I don't think there's more. I think this is straight single player. I don't think there's no multiplayer for this game. No lie. Yo, how they gonna show Apex at EA Play? Like, this is my issue with EA, man. EA just, I don't know. No one wants to see this. No one. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is a single player only game. Let's hear what EA. Let's see what Apex talking about. We can't hear it. Y'all can't hear nothing? Hold up. The volume should be up. Oh. Let me know if y'all hear it now. Why can't hold up. Why can't what is going on here? My volume is acting up. Oh no.
Led us to this moment.
Throughout the event, be sure to keep an eye on the rotating store
Y'all should
for
hear it.
new
Tell me if y'all hear it
exclusive
now.
Legendary Hunt cosmetics.
The sky has opened and gifted the day.
Squad up and drop in, as the Legendary Hunt won't last forever. Good luck, Legends.
Let the hunt begin.
Yo,
That's
listen,
right.
man.
Until June 18th,
Ain't nobody
you can
hype
jump into
for
the Legendary Hunt,
for no
our
Apex,
limited time
man.
event that features the debut of our Elite Q, exclusive challenges you can unlock, and some killer skins and more. Also, this weekend is double XP weekend, so there's lots of great reasons to jump in. The community really brought it since this event launched.
Yo,
It's
Shorty
awesome
in the
to see
front,
best
so
we can.
hyped to
Back
be in
you,
front of the
Golden Boy.
camera.
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for that. Appreciate
Yo,
it.
Shorty
All
in the
right.
front, definitely
season
hyped
one.
to be in front of the camera.
Who's ready to talk about season 2? I like that. So, listen, I play this game every day. It's one of my favorites, and I did this like right before the show started. That's how much
Yeah,
I
Shorty
play this
look
game.
good, for sure.
I'm going to jump back in when we finish up, but first, I do want to talk about season 2. We've got the first details here, and joining me, we got Drew McCoy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, we've been so patient for that beautiful content.
It's a huge game.
What do you
man.
have for us today?
You right, Barry. It's trash,
Okay.
though.
First and
I'm just
foremost.
saying.
Content is coming. Confirmed.
coming.
You've heard it here first.
So season 2, it's
Why,
coming July 2nd, and it's called Battle Charge.
All right. So Battle Charge will be coming out. What can we expect, though, when this new season drops?
Yeah, so as we
You don't
announced
play no
when
game?
we launched the game, we're taking a seasonal approach. So we're
Okay.
trying to cram as much into the launch of season 2 as possible with some other stuff along the way. But what you can expect from the launch is a new legend, a new weapon, a new way to play the game,
Okay.
perhaps a map event. And a lot of this has been done through a lot of the feedback from community. We're also changing up some of the meta balance of weapons to try and buff up some of the weaker weapons and bring a lot of cool stuff in the game.
Okay. All right. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're going to talk about a good portion of it here, but let's talk about that sweet new content because season 2 is bringing a new weapon to the fight, and today we're excited to show it to you. So let's just go ahead, roll the clip.
Show it.
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
Elstar here.
I am taking fire, friends.
I bathe in the blood.
Your ignorance meets your end.
I need help.
Good job, me.
A new season. Strong work. Hostile over there.
I wish this wasn't Battle Royale and just more of just like a multiplayer, like 6v6 type of thing,
We
or
can't.
8v8 or 10v10 or whatever. Personally.
Making contact with enemy.
But she got washed from that far.
You're not.
There you have it, the Elstar, man. I remember getting slapped by this gun in Titanfall 2,
back.
so pretty excited to see this one make it into the fold in the arena.
Yo, my mans don't
Seems
play no
really
games. What is he
powerful.
talking about?
So
I remember
tell me
getting
more
slapped
about
by
its
this
place
gun in
the
Titanfall.
entire
Yo,
weapon
that's up,
loadout
bro.
for Apex
You don't
Legends.
play no
Yeah, so the
games, bro.
Elstar's new. It's coming. Launch of season 2. It's actually a care package weapon because it's so OP. It's just amazing. But
Glad you said that out front.
yeah, well, it's like the master for the Kraber. It's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
And being a care package weapon, it doesn't use any of the existing ammo on the ground. So whatever you get with it is what you got.
I also noticed, too,
Yeah,
it
I agree.
shattered through
Titanfall
doors.
should have been
Yeah, it can open
Titanfall
doors.
3.
So, like,
personally.
melees, grenades, and now...
I'd rather
now the
them
Elstar.
have just put
Wow.
that out.
Okay, so that is pretty sizable. Now, what other changes are going to be coming to weapons, because and this may seem very nerdy, but I'm a huge fan of hop-ups. I'm all about Prowler with my switch fire. That's
This
my
may
jam.
sound kind of
What are you bringing
nerdy.
me?
My man,
so like I
you're
mentioned, there's
talking
going to be
to...
some meta changes to the
You're
weapons. We're
talking
trying
to
bring up
gamers.
some of the, weaker
What?
weapons.
This may sound nerdy.
And then, yeah, there are 2 new hop-ups coming.
We're all nerds.
Not
Like,
really
what
gonna
are you
say
talking
what
about?
They are yet. You guys got to wait for Season 2, but there is a chance that maybe a memeable weapon named after an African country is usable.
Is usable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to see if that's going to be a reality. All right, cool. So we're starting out hot with that L-Star light machine gun. We also have the Battle Pass. And, you know, when you guys first spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a learning experience. What's different this time around for Season 2?
Yeah, so we've been listening to the community a lot.
Am I the
Season
only one
1
that
did
noticed
quite
my
launch
man's
as well as we
hairline,
were
though?
hoping. The content was fairly underwhelming
Yo, next
for
time you're
players,
on the
so
camera,
we've
look
been
at his
taking that in.
hairline,
We've
bro.
been getting all sorts of data
Yo, fire
from
his
people
barber
buying skins
immediately.
to what they equip on their characters or weapons. And so we've taken this learning and put it in a Season 2 Battle Pass. So first off the bat, it's challenge-based now instead of essentially time-based. So you'll get daily and weekly challenges, and they stack if you don't play for a while. So you can come back after a month and try and knock them all out on a weekend and level up really quick. Ultimately, this does mean leveling to level 100 is a lot quicker than in Season 1. We're also getting rid of all the badges and stat trackers, taking up space throughout the leveling process. And we are inserting 3 entirely new content types into the Battle Pass, which we will talk about later. And there's a lot more skins in it, and there's going to be enough crafting metals by the time you hit level 100 to craft your very own legendary of your choosing.
All right.
Yo, Bari, you
I like
noticed that, right? I thought I was,
Okay.
I thought I was
Value for
tweaking.
that
I'm like
battle
really
pass.
looking.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that
yo,
sounds very exciting.
why
All right,
part
and
of his
now,
shit is
you
at
know,
is
talking
lower
about
than the
Apex,
other? What's going on?
Pretty sick skins. What skins you have for me today?
Yeah, so like I mentioned,
And then
I
trying
think
to
our skin
fix
game
it
is
with
being
Finn.
upped pretty significantly.
Yo,
You see that with,
I
the
thought,
raid
yo,
skin,
as someone that gets their
specifically
hair
from the
cut
Legendary
regularly,
Hunt event.
yo,
We got,
listen, I noticed that shit off.
4
As soon as I
legendary
looked at
skins
his
in the
head,
Battle Pass. So we
at
have
his
2
head, I
character,
noticed.
2
I was like,
weapon.
yo, what's up
So
with
for
my man's
Caustic, he's got the
hairline?
Prince of Darkness skin.
What's good with
And
my
for
man's hairline?
Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger. I think you can see there's Prince of Darkness right there. And then there is a skin for the Spitfire called the Intimidator. And the R301 is getting 2 skins, actually. So the Iron Rampage at level 100.
Okay.
And then there's a golden version as well.
Oh, man. Do you see that, by the way? Do you see?
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
That looks insane.
I ain't gonna front. The
That
guns
looks
do look
insane.
dope.
All right. Now, another question that the community is having.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I have to pause this. Yo, just look. It go down. Yo, I can't be the only one that's seeing this, yo. Yo, it's a slant right here. Oh shit, bruh. I'm so sorry for your loss, bruh.
They're just dying to have answers.
I'm sorry.
New ways to play.
I'm
Elite
sorry.
Q was awesome.
Yep.
I think it's like one of the
Oh,
coolest
shit.
additions for Apex
Oh
Legends.
Jesus Christ, bruh.
Yeah, so when
I
we
can't be the only one
signed
seeing
Apex
this.
Legends, we really
I
wanted to
seriously
have kind of a
can't be the
competitive
only
core
one
to it.
seeing
This is
this.
a game that's meant to be played over hundreds of hours and mastered. Really deep learning experience.
Oh, boy, I feel
and
so bad for
the
him,
Elite Q
bro.
is our first step towards getting to a
'Cause I'm
higher
sure before he
competitive
walked out on that
And
stage-
So season 2, I'm really,
Before he walked out on that
stoked
stage,
to announce
he
we have
looked
a
in the
ranked
mirror
mode
and
coming.
said, "Shit,
Mode.
I gotta walk out. I gotta walk outside like
So,
this."
rank mode,
Yo,
you'll progress
I'm so
through,
sorry, bruh.
6
I'm
tiers
sorry that
if
they
you're
made
good
you
enough.
go out
You
in front
will
of
cap
camera
out
like
if
that.
you are garbage tier like myself.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll be in Wood Division together.
Yeah, you and me. buddy.
IGS, Widow's Peak. He probably
Wood
do
3, I
too.
think.
Wood 3.
Yeah,
Wood 3
we'll get there.
Division.
Stubborn
it
as
goes from
hell,
bronze
Widow's
all the way
Peak.
up to Apex Predator, and it's using special matchmaking for each of the tiers. So the higher you get, you'll probably have some
Whatever
longer
barber
matchmaking
cut
times,
his
but
head,
because we're trying to find the best possible
He didn't
match
cut
for
his
you.
head right.
And
Like
then,
he ain't shape him up in
throughout
the front
season, you'll
right.
be
He
hopefully
definitely
obtaining
didn't.
tiers,
He
and
definitely
then,
didn't
at the
start
end of
from the
season, you
middle
get rewards based on where
when he
you rank.
shaped the front of his
Wow.
To
head.
show off for the
Because
next
if he
season.
would have
Ranked
shaped the
mode
front of
coming
his
to
head like
Apex
that
Legends.
Yeah,
and
it's
started
gonna be
from the
awesome.
middle,
Sick.
if he
All
would have
right.
messed up, it
All
would
right,
have been
all right. I'm
on
gonna be honest with
the
you.
edges
I'm
of
gonna
his
be
front
all
or the
up in
front of
that.
his
It's
head,
gonna be
not
sick. I can't
in the
wait.
middle. He didn't start
I
in the
am
middle when
legitimately
he
concerned,
shaped
as I
him up.
mentioned, either be the first Wood Division player,
Whoever
which isn't
shaped
even
him
in
up
it, or Plastic
should be
Division.
arrested.
Plastic's good.
Because, yo, that's a
gonna
crime
hurt.
what he just
But
did
dude,
to his head.
Thank you so much for sharing all these details, man.
Hey, man.
Guys, Drew, ladies and gentlemen, from the Respawn team.
You know what's messed up? He probably tipped the
All
man
right,
too.
now, Here's the
After
thing.
he got out the
I'm a
chair, he
Lifeline
probably
main,
paid for the
just
haircut and
facts.
tipped him.
You are
Hey
too,
guys, yeah,
respect
take
that.
another
Any Lifeline
10
mains in the
for
house?
fucking up my
Lifeline
hairline.
mains?
Jesus.
All right, but
Ooh wee.
that might change when the new season drops. That's right, because Jay, give the people what they want. We want to know who is the 10th legend joining the arena. What do you have?
It's my pleasure, Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The 10th legend joining the Apex Legends Arena is Wattson. To help us get to know our latest legend a little bit better, our team put together this touching illustrated short. Let's check it out.
My dearest Natalie, as I write this
Yeah, I
letter,
seen that
it's the
Titanfall,
middle
the
of
days of
night
play.
in
They got some
midsummer.
good games up there.
An hour ago, you cracked the equations necessary to power the force field. You showed me up tonight, my magnificent daughter, and I couldn't be happier or prouder of that. I always knew you were special, but never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her staffed Nacy multiplication tables would grow up to master quantum laser mechanics. I have assured the Syndicate that the modified containment force field will be operational in a month's time, and it's all thanks to you. I may be just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to mon bébé a little while longer before he loses her to adulthood. But I do see you. I see the strong, brilliant, wonderful young woman you've become. And I know when the day comes that I'm no longer with you, you are going to be just fine. The games will be brilliant because you are brilliant. My daughter can and will do anything she wants in this life because she is the smartest woman in the frontier. Je t'aime de tout mon cœur, pour toujours, Papa.
I did it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
Yo, I can't front. That short was good.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Wattson joining the arena. And joining me now, we have the three gentlemen who brought her to life. Griffin, Will, and Tom. Thank you so much for joining us here. Wow. So I mean, Bible thumps in the chat, man, because that was the feels right there. Hit me right in the feels. But Griffin, we'll start with you, bud. You're one of the legend designers, and I'm curious on the approach that you guys took toward making Wattson a character that has impact in the arena.
So Wattson really started as a conversation between a friend of mine and I, who he's an engineer, and he has this really methodical, interesting way of taking really complex problems and systematically solving them. And so I kind of thought, what would it be like if we took the sort of the defensive complexity of Apex and introduced a character that could really create an ecosystem in which you can survive the really aggressive third-party meta, all of that stuff. So the idea behind Wattson really is that if you plan and you sort of adapt to the environment, you really know the map, and you work closely with your team, that you can really create these strong defenses that that people are going to really have to think about in terms of how they push on you and that sort of thing. So the current meta of I hear gunfire and I hit it as hard as I can, with Bangalore, Wraith, Octane, all of those, we're trying to sort of bump that meta a little bit and make it so that this more stanced RTS kind of play style has breathing room.
Yeah, you're trying to
Yo, that's
provide,
actually
like,
a dope.
options for the
That's a,
players.
this
Because
is
if you
Wattson's
wanna
a
be able
dope
to play that
character. Yo, people gonna be
hyper-aggressive approach, whether
jumping
you're
over
like a composition
hills
that
trying to
contains,
play
like,
with her.
a typical one,
That's a
which would
good
be
concept.
Like a Pathfinder,
That's a really
Wraith,
good concept.
and a lifeline for that support.
Yeah.
You can play into a composition like this, and they kind of counter one another. So that's going to be really fun. And we're going to dive into the abilities and everything that she does, because let me tell you, it's insane. Now, as far as the look and feel, my favorite part about Apex Legends is that the characters, the legends themselves, they stand out. When you're looking from far away, you see the silhouette and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were some of the complexities in bringing a character like Wattson to life?
So it's a collaborative effort. You know, shout out Heath and Sam, animation department. Everybody kind of works together. We were given a specific set of skills that she would be using, abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of. So we had to, Heath did a great job of like bringing it all together, giving her a sort of a grounded aesthetic she had to look like she was using electricity and stuff like that. So rubber gloves and the coils and the wires and pushing her silhouette at the same time, making her stand out. You have to be able to read who she is from different distances. From there, all right. From there, you can really go in and sculpt all the details out and work with the animators to really bring her to life, give her personality in everything that she does with her abilities and that too. So.
Yeah, and there's some really cool stuff there as well. Every part that Watson, she takes out an item in her kit, it's actually like on her person.
Oh yeah.
You see it happen.
Yeah, and those are all very meticulously designed by the concept artist and then modeled out in 3D. So yeah, it's all functional.
That's great.
In the world, yeah.
So now you get to the gameplay, the look, but the story, you know, because you got to hit us in the feels, right? Like super hard, and you just did that. Watson's backstory, who she is.
Yo, Bart,
let's dive
man.
deeper into that.
Watson's kind of different from the way we usually do things because usually it's very collaborative and we're creating the character at the same time, all the different departments, and we're working together. Watson was different. She was already designed and drawn when I got her. And one of the great things about working at Respawn is they encourage us to create characters that are non-traditional and that are characters you haven't seen in video games before, and to kind of branch out and see what else, you know, what other kinds of people can we represent out there. And so Watson is a very different character than I've ever seen in a video game, at least. And everything is based off of what these guys created. I mean, it's all, every single part of her backstory is connected somehow to either her abilities or her look.
And now, it was something that kind of stuck out to me. So, am I correct in assuming that Watson played a big role in the arena itself?
Yes. So Watson and her father actually invented the ring.
Okay.
And so she grew up in the arena, literally in the arena when they were building it. And we're going to start to, you're going to see with Watson and moving forward, we're going to start to build the lore of this world a little bit. You're going to find out who created the games. They mentioned the Syndicate in there, so we'll talk about the Syndicate down the road. You're starting to build more and more of a universe.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So she's in the arena, so all the legends must know her.
Oh, yeah. She was their kid sister, basically. She was always hanging around the arena, and she got to know all the legends and got to watch all of them. She's not a mercenary. She's not a soldier. You know, her role is of support. And so everybody loves Watson. She's the one person that could probably unite all the legends together.
Including Caustic.
Caustic respects her. She's a scientist.
Okay.
She's an engineer.
Okay, so like was a strong word for Caustic.
Yeah, I don't know if Caustic likes anybody.
Okay,
He likes
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, yeah, that's super cool. I mean, blown away by this character so far. Now, I mentioned before we're going to talk about the abilities because when you revealed these to me, I was floored, jaw-dropping. And a lot of people online were kind of like guessing as to like what it would be, and I'm very happy to see that a lot of them, some had the right idea, but for the most part, what she's capable of doing is ridiculous. So let's just talk about the active. First thing, defenses.
Yes. So the Watson has more interrelated abilities than probably any other current character we have. You really need to understand how they all interact. The fences, you can place 12 nodes, and you can use these in any permutation you want. Part of why we sort of went with her being such a brilliant electrical engineer is because we really wanted to reinforce both mechanically and thematically how creative the player can be with these. Basically, we're just giving you free reign to place these however you want and figure out.
And the players, like I just saw right there, I don't know if that was intentional. So when your teammates go through, it shuts down.
It shuts off. So
if I'm downed and they run through the gate, does the gate deactivate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different interactions, a lot of different ways that you can interact with the gates with other characters. The ultimate is, we call it an interception pylon. It shoots down bombardments, incoming grenades, stops arc star spam, and it charges your team's shield. And it also, if Watson's cooldown is slower when she's away from the pylon, but when you're near the pylon, it supercharges your tactical, so you get fences faster. So if you drop it down, it's a permanent structure until it's destroyed, and that allows you to build these large fortresses
Yo,
very
this chick
rapidly.
sounds
You can use that
amazing.
for
Wow.
defending, for flank control on offensive squads, for going up on a tower and fencing it off with Pathfinder. And then the passive is that ultimate accelerants give you your ultimate 100% ultimate charge. And so if you save up ultimate accelerants over the course of the match, that allows you to place more pylons, and it means that you don't have to play conservatively as Watson as long as you save up ultimate charges. You can keep moving with
Yo,
with
Watson
a
sounds
highly mobile
dope.
squad. You can play offense, defense,
Yo, a lot of
support
people at
however you
Apex
feel
gonna be
like
using her,
the
man.
fences and the
She
pylon
getting
are
nerfed,
most
trust me.
effective to whatever comp you're playing.
So what you're telling me here is that Lifeline mains do not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants anymore.
We felt like we needed to
Rejoice! That's right. We did it, people. Finally.
I
Because
think
everyone's
majority
like
of
really
people
mean
in
to me
that
if I don't
audience
like
don't
use
know what a
the
Lifeline name
It's
is.
not fair. Oh, wow. So that is ridiculous.
There's also when they cross the fences, you get pinged as well.
Oh yeah, so if any enemies cross
Might
through the,
gotta ping his
the fences,
hairline.
it pings your entire
I'm getting
squad.
back
So
on Apex.
there's
Yo,
a
Trill, I
situational
might have to
awareness
jump on there
element
with
to
you,
them
bro.
as well.
Wow.
Hearing
So
this is kind of
that's
dope.
why like she grew up in the arena.
Yo,
If you
also
know where
Vic,
all
you
the
gotta come
choke
back to
points,
Destiny
entrances,
too,
and
bro.
exits are, you can set up
It's
fences
so
there, and you'll know
much
exactly where it is.
craziness.
I'm even thinking about like compositions and how like it could work out. You know, maybe for any Gibraltar mains out there, maybe find a little. No one cheered for that. Feels bad, man. Maybe there's
I
like
don't
a
think
little.
that they didn't cheer. They don't play the game. They don't know what a Gibraltar is.
There's a lot that can be done.
They think you talking
with
about
these
their mama.
fences and being able to block off certain chokes.
Yeah, I think it's really the big sort of the ceiling is how creative people can get with it, and I'm really excited to see what people do with it.
And from an art perspective here, you know, they're very distinct. They stand out. What were some of the challenges in making sure that these fences really, like, when a player saw them, they knew exactly what it was, not to kind of catch them off guard, so to speak, to make it really, really stand out in the arena?
Yeah, again, silhouettes, everything.
My
You
bad,
gotta
yeah,
make
wrap
it
it
stand
up.
out, and it has to look like it lives in the world. That it's something that she
Wrap
can
it
use,
up, then.
and that lives on her body as well. She's able to pull it out, and she's able to bring it out, and create a.
Vic said, "Wrap it up."
create a
Gotta hit him
fortress,
with the.
basically, and it has to read. So we had concept artists working on every little detail.
Yo,
and the
you know
modelers
what?
As well. And we
Yo,
had to test it out.
guys,
We
I
tested
got
out, we
a
played
good
in
thing
game
I'm gonna do
here
tomorrow.
in-house, and
When-
make sure it reads well.
Yo,
These guys do a
you do
tremendous job
not
of it,
want to
Jim. Like,
miss.
I need like a post with.
You do not want to
electricity
miss the
between
Microsoft
two.
Live
Yeah, and
reaction
they just,
show.
They create
Whenever
really
they
cool
show
stuff
a
with
game
just that kind
that's
of
trash,
hand wavy.
I'm gonna hit the laugh soundboard button.
Clearly,
I'm just gonna laugh in the middle of the trailer. I'm just gonna laugh.
I can't
Hit
wait
the
to
laugh
play Watson.
button
You guys
like, oh
excited,
my
Watson?
god. Then
That is
if it's
nutty.
really
All
really
right,
trash,
Again,
we gotta
very
hit him
much
with
looking
the
forward now. Today, we've covered a bunch here. We've seen a new weapon. We've gotten a new mode, the latest
Oh,
legend,
God.
and the new battle pass for Season 2. So let's recap all the amazing Apex Legends action that we've seen here today.
Surprise.
Care package touching down.
and then if they try to oh, hit it with the matter of fact, you want me to hit it with the Kawhi laugh? I got you. Hit it with the Kawhi? They ain't ready for the Kawhi, bruh. And then, if it's something that, if Microsoft try to pass something off as being exclusive.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Congratulations. We know that's third party. We know that's coming to the PlayStation, to
What was
PC.
that? You saw the giant thing on the screen in the eyeball. What was that?
You do not.
Can't tell me.
Well, let's just say
wanna
that.
miss
Well, no, but let's
the
just say
stream
this.
tomorrow.
We got
Trust me,
perhaps
guys.
a couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon at the start of Season 2.
Okay.
So keep your eyes peeled over the next month. See what you can find out.
So if I were to ask you, after we're done with this, are you gonna give me the cold shoulder? Or are you actually gonna tell me?
There's no way I can tell you. Sorry.
Yo, man, I'm
Sorry.
just holding L's all
Not a
day out
chance.
here, man. This is not fair. Well, Drew, thank you so much, man. Guys, Apex Legends Season 2. Let's go.
Denied.
July
Apex
2nd
Legends.
could not get here soon enough. Now, if you're in
Battlefield 5.
EA Play for your
Sports
first
games.
chance to get hands-on with Watson. as well as
EA
all the
Play.
other great Apex Legends happening here. And for those of you at home,
Denied.
the XP weekend is going on right now. So jump into the Legendary Hunt event and start earning those amazing exclusive skins. I'm Golden Boy. It's been a blast talking Apex Legends with you all.
Yo,
here
my
today.
man's hairline.
See you in the arena.
Yo. Yo. Battlefield 5?
Denied.
Oh shit. Yo, listen. Y'all don't want to miss tomorrow. Cause yo, the soundboard going off tomorrow, guys. Yo, Microsoft better have a good show. Microsoft better have a good show. Cause they gonna hear me tomorrow. That soundboard is gonna let loose tomorrow. We'll see what they doing with Battlefield 5, and then I'm not watching that sports stuff because I don't care. So we'll watch the Battlefield 5 stuff, and then we'll cut out. Roasting his hair, like, yo, listen, I'm just saying, man, like how you get up from the barber chair and accept that. I'm not accepting that. There's no way I'm accept. Yo, if I'm sitting down, first off, I go to the same barber. I'm loyal. I'm very loyal. I don't I got you, Vic. Phil Spencer's forehead.
Denied.
Right as soon as Phil Spencer come out on the stage, I'm gonna hit the denied. Yo, watch them all. Y'all don't want to miss it. But yo, if I'm sitting down in a barber chair, first off, I go to the same barber. Like, I've been going to the same barber for over 10 years. And if my barber not there, then I go to his brother. Those are the only two barbers I go to. Nobody else. Cause of shit like that. They try to cut your hair a different way. They try to shape you up a different way. Listen, I've been getting my hair cut so much over the years. I know where my hairline is. Like, I know where my hairline is. So when you start shaping my head up, I'll know immediately if you fucked up. Cause I know where my hairline is. I know where it's supposed to be shaped up at. Yo, you're not gonna tell me otherwise. You can't tell me you looked in the mirror and smiled and said, hey, thanks. Hell no. I'm looking back at the barber like, hey, bruh, you're not getting no money for this. It's not happening. Yo, first off, I hope they don't got people standing outside in that hot ass weather waiting to play games. Yo, EA better not have did no shit like that.
Guys.
Ooh, she cute.
Hey, welcome to the Battlefield 5 show, live from EA Play in Hollywood. Let's hear it. I'm Julia Hardy, and today we've got a ton of new info on some of the great updates coming to Battlefield 5 in 2019. But don't just take my word for it. My co-host, he reads all of your tweets, and I do actually mean all of them. It's a little bit creepy and weird. Battlefield Community Manager Adam Freeman. What have you got for us, Freeman?
Oh, thanks, Julia. Now, I may be a member of the Battlefield team, but as you know, I'm a fan.
What the hell?
I know you guys are a fan too, and you're going to love what we've got to you today. So, over the next half hour, we're going to be bringing you content that's coming to you over the next few months. We've heard what you want, so today you're getting your first look at a ton of new multiplayer maps. Features we know you've been screaming out for, and the arrival of a new theatre of war that's coming to Battlefield 5 this fall. So, when Chapter 4 Define the Odds drops, it's bringing so much cool stuff. So let's get to it. Over to you, Julia.
Thanks, Adam. That's right. Let's wait no longer and tear the plastic off our first new map, Marita. Let's check it out.
The Battle of Greece continues. On the Marita map, Allied
Marita?
Denied.
Garbage. Let me tell you something. Battlefield ain't COD. This ain't Call of Duty. Where's Call of Duty at? Disgusting.
You'll deploy on a sloping mountain ridge.
Yo, facts, Barry. This ain't COD. What is this? This is trash.
The Allies control the town.
I'm kidding, Jaleesa. Don't beat me up. I'm sorry. Crunk, I'm sorry. Ooh.
The road down into the
I like how
village is
close
crucial,
quarters this is.
as you must fight to hold here or risk losing control of the region. You'll
Yo, this
always
is a
have
real nice
tactical
close quarters
choices
map. See,
nearby,
this is the
with a
map.
close
If they had more
proximity to
maps
other
like this
key
in Battlefield,
locations, so
I
keep
would
an eye
be
out
all for it.
Marita is an infantry-focused map, where all 4 soldier classes will be able to shine. Tanks and aircraft will stand aside, for intense infantry gunfights and sneaky flanks in the cobbled streets. Hills and multi-story homes means unique vertical gameplay. Stay alert in this steep environment as the Battle of Greece rages on.
To help give us even more details on Marita, please welcome Ryan MacArthur from DICE. Yeah. So thanks for coming out, Ryan. So obviously Marita looks amazing. What was the map's inspiration?
Well, I think the team in LA that put this together, and they built the Mercury map that everyone saw earlier this month. And so they really wanted to continue that story of the Battle of Greece, which is a bit of an unknown story, new to me as well, as you learn about this stuff. So it's really cool. It's sort of set on the Albanian-Greece border, sort of in the mountains there, where the Axis power sort of started to push into Greece during the war. And it's sort of set above the clouds in this nice little quiet, well, I guess what used to be quiet village. Before,
Not anymore.
Before these guys all show up. And it's quite a different experience than Mercury. And it's sort of a totally different style of gameplay that you would have seen in the game before.
So what kind of gameplay are we talking about? What's happening?
Well, so this is going to be a heavily infantry-focused map. So as Mr. Battlefield likes to put it, this is total creative chaos. So you're just going to see some absolute...
love that. Creative chaos. Yeah.
So what we get there is just head-on just collisions in the middle of this map. And it's sort of what we've tried to do with all the new maps that we've created, spending a lot of time to figure out how do we make each one of them different. So when players go in and play one of these new maps, it sort of has a different feel than the ones they've played before to sort of create that different experience for them. So this one has... I guess for lack of a better way to put it, is sort of a banana shape to it. And that banana shape...
Do you like their fruit?
Well, I think fruit's important when you're doing game design, I think, obviously. And so the shape gives you sort of a variety of different play styles and sort of creates this sort of narrow channels for people to just run head-on into each other, which really creates that chaos that is Battlefield. But
That's what we want, though. That's what we want, that kind of chaos. But most importantly, we need to know, like, we could talk all day, but when can we get our hands on it? That's what we want to know, right?
Yeah, and I think the great thing for this is coming in July as part of Chapter 4, so stay tuned. And I think some people are going to get to play it while they're here today.
Ooh, lucky you. All right, Freeman, who's we've stuck up there for no other reason than, well, my own entertainment, has more on Chapter 4 for you. Over to you, Freeman.
I'm up here PTFOing. I don't know what you're giving out to me, Julia. Listen, we have more maps. So let's deliver a brand new one to you. This is Al Sundan. It's coming in Chapter 4.
The fight moves to the North African desert in a vast new map for Battlefield 5, Al Sundan. Prepare to engage alongside a lush desert coast and contrasting harsh environments.
This map looks beautiful.
Axis forces have militarized the area with camps, a radar tower, and an airbase. You must fight over possession of these critical points. In Al Sundan, we've taken the vista used in a single-player war story Under No Flag and doubled down on air and land vehicle combat. With this, the location has been optimized for all-out multiplayer action. On this open map, it's up to you to shape the fight. With large distances, vehicle-based team play, and battles across ranges, you'll always have plenty of choices. Make good use of this sandbox to secure the win. Utilize vehicles, mounted guns, planes, and transports. Capture the strategic airfield to dominate the sky, or engage in fast-paced infantry battles in tight interior areas. Al Sundan is classic Battlefield. We can't wait to let you play it.
Al Sundan looks good. I ain't gonna lie. That looks like a really good map. Battlefield's still trash, though.
That's amazing. So obviously Al Sundan was adapted from Under No Flag. So tell us a little bit about what that process was like.
Yeah, so usually, when the guys, when the team sort of focus on building these war stories, they want to create these nice narrative, linear experiences and sort of that really tell the story of World War II. But with Under No Flag, they sort of took a little bit of a different approach to this and sort of made this big, wide-open experience. And that showed a lot of potential from a multiplayer perspective as well. So when we finished the game originally, the team wanted to sort of sit down and sort of a small group of them and take a shot at turning this into what could be an amazing Battlefield map. It's huge. This is a really big map. This is your sort of classic Battlefield sandbox map. This is where you're going to see, tanks and planes and infantry and all of that together in sort of what is truly Battlefield. It's sort of built for that open world gameplay with, depending on no matter how you want to play, there's something there for you.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And so how do I kind of, adjust my strategy? Because obviously it's such a wide map. Like, what am I doing?
Well, I think if you look at it, there's room for all different playstyles. So there's 6 flags on this when you're playing Conquest, and you can see here, even if you can see from the videos here, you've got, when you go into the village, it's all about infantry play and speed and flanking through the things, and the bridge in the middle, it's all about, sort of controlling that with infantry gameplay. And I think Mr. Battlefield the other day decided to just sit there with his tank and destroy me. But
it's just something that he likes to do.
He's kind of mean, but he's not mean. He's super nice. But
no, but most importantly, I mean, again, we could go on and on and on. We're tight for time because there's so much to get through. We've got so many announcements. When can we get our hands on Al Sandan?
But so this is the first map that we're going to come in with Chapter 4. So June 27th, this is going to be available day 1, Chapter 4 for everybody.
Nice, nice. Now, we've got a couple more surprises to come, but before we get into all that, let's take a look at what's coming in August towards the end of Chapter 4.
Get up close and personal. With Chapter 4, Defying the Odds, new and intense close-quarter maps are coming to Battlefield 5.
Yo, I love these close-quarter maps. That's what I'm saying, man. Give me that.
We're bringing more maps to players craving tighter types of multiplayer. Specially tailored for intimate infantry combat, the new Battlefields will challenge your squad in unique ways. Teamwork, skill, and adaptation are your keys to victory. Fight through an explosives production facility in Lofoten Islands and unseat the Axis occupation in Provence. Prepare to assemble your team and rise above your enemies. And prepare to learn more about these new battlefields later in the year.
Larry, I was thinking that same thing. She do look familiar. I said she looked familiar. Yo, no bullshit. Yo, no lie. It might be the same chick. I ain't even lying, man. Nah, Bar, you had it right the first time. Let's hit him. Yo, Bar, let's hit him with the proper sounds. You feel me?
Denied.
Trash. It ain't Call of Duty. It's trash. I'm just
You made
saying.
that up yourself. Oh, and because he asked nicely, we also let Freeman come down from his weird place up there.
You're worse than my Firestorm teammates. You just leave me behind everywhere.
But we can all understand why that happens.
True.
Do you want to take over this one for the start?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, go for it.
Lars, these are very different then to the 2 maps we've already shown so far today. Tell us about them.
They are. I mean, taking a step back, we've been closely monitoring how players engage in Tides of War, and no surprise, I mean, they love the bigger modes like Conquest. It's always been kind of a Battlefield pillar. But it's been super fun to watch how they engage with passion and dedication in the smaller modes like Squad Conquest, for example, which really become a success. And with that in mind, then, we've, together with the DICE LA studio, they've been going at it, tailoring maps that are specially made for smaller modes. And as such, being able to give that, the close quarter feeling, the tight, what you say, the intimate combat.
Intimate infantry combat.
Oh, yeah, we need that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Intimate infantry.
We're making that platoon when we get back.
I mean, what kind of the sort of like key strategies then when you're playing close quarters on this map?
As we see with these smaller game modes, I mean, the key to this is just really good team play, really good squad play. And so, sticking together and not leaving anybody behind like Mr. Freeman over here. Yeah. Unless he's
But I mean,
not
what if you
being-
want to leave him behind, can you?
Then it's acceptable, I think.
Because I would.
It's 2 beautiful maps.
It'd just be a spinning number plate.
It would be, yeah.
As you saw, Lofoten, it's serenity, beautiful Nordic countryside, but then kind of ripped open with gunfire and everything amongst villas and factory equipment. And then Provence, I plan to take my wife there, pastis on the square.
Stop
But-
Yo, you want to take your family, it's weird.
I'll take
Yo, you seen my man stand up to take a pic? Yo, what? Yo, we were like square in the shot.
The smaller maps really allows you to master every inch of it. So it's really about, knowing your battlefields.
Gotta hit the exactly.
Again,
Larry gotta
we
hit
go
the
on and on
deny
about
button
all
on
of
her,
these
man.
maps,
She's
but we've
talking
got
too
one
much.
more map to show off, and I want to make sure we have time to get through it. But first, Lars, you've brought with him some news about some kind of core gameplay updates. We know that you've all been waiting for, so you're excited about this one.
Lars, you know how much time I
Yo,
spend
does this
online.
really
Like,
require
I mean,
E3
just
time
Battlefield,
and
or-
EA Play? Does
Let's
this
not
really?
delve.
Let's like
Big
be
community
honest.
features we've announced this month.
Does
Increase
this
max
require
rank,
EA
private
Play?
games?
No.
Let's talk max rank. What can you tell
Let's
us?
talk max rank. We do know, and it's been loudly made to us, our kind of awareness, that there are players out there too skilled who maxed out on rank 50 too quickly. So we've taken that to heart, and we've now taken the max rank from 50 to 500. So it's quite a leap.
All right.
And it's
Battlefield 500 now.
it's truly a journey for our players to go on moving forward.
And it's a grind train, But what are people getting?
I get that, Jaleesa, but a lot of this could have been a tweet.
We want the goodies. So
could have been a series of YouTube
already
videos.
From rank 51, you will be granted company coins for every rank up. But then, at every, do we call them milestone ranks? You know, every 50th rank.
Yo, people hearing this rank upgrade, they're like, I'm not playing enough to have this rank upgrade, so this ain't for me.
Lots of ways of showing off your mastery on your journey towards, you know, that the world domination.
It's already happening.
August is the time.
Brilliant.
So it's almost here.
Almost here.
So world domination for Lars by August.
Yeah, so I wondered if we were talking about world domination or when that was happening, but all right.
Private games, then. The other massive thing that we know players want. What we got?
Yes. I mean, another one that's our lovely community have been vocal about. And previously, for those of you who've been with Battlefield, it was called RSP, the Rented Server Program. But now we're shifting over to private games. And what it means, the beautiful thing with it is, the baseline package that comes out is free for everyone that plays Battlefield 5. So a beautiful package. It's there to let you set up your servers and kind of create your experiences, whether you want to capture or, you know, play with your friends. And Freeman, you can play with us. For sure.
Thanks.
You can sit with them. And obviously, you know, you love getting all that community feedback, so hit him up, mrbattlefield@aol.com, and let him know.
Well, just saying,
that is the thing, though. Like, we're not finished when we're done, right?
No, exactly. It's coming in, let's see. September,
yeah.
And at that time, I mean, we want you to dive on it, set up your servers, play it, and give us feedback. Since this is kind of just the beginning of the journey with the private games, we want to hear what did we do right and where should we shape up and take it an extra notch. So be with us and be candid.
Okay, well, Lars, don't tell Ryan, but you know you're my favourite for this. Thank you very much for it.
Do I still get to
We've got more, though, Julia. We've got more.
You're almost.
Well, it's just going to get a bit weird and fighty up here in a minute. Well, as promised, we've got one more Battlefield map to show you. It's called Operation Underground. Lars, Ryan, talk us through what we're about to see. Yes, let's have a look.
Well, this is the ultimate definition of a passion project. So Inge Göran, the original designer for Operation Metro, when we finished Battlefield 5 and shipped it, he wanted to do something that he just was truly invested in. So we kind of went down and he sat down and he came back with what was Operation Underground. And when he showed it to the team, we knew we just had to make this. And I think
Operation
Lars
Underground
sort
looks
of being
great.
part of
Like
that
nothing but
journey at the
mayhem.
beginning.
That
I mean,
looks
you
great.
know how much this meant to the team.
Yeah, I mean, I was there when we started to build the maps for Battlefield 3. And early on, it was kind of a brainstorm. I still remember it was tons of images on the wall. We challenged the team to, you know, where do you want to fight? Everything from subway to shopping mall to God knows everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the team started, or someone smart, not me, apparently, said, do I only get
I'm
to
sorry,
pick
guys,
one?
but I gotta
So
hit
they
these
started to
folks
pick
that's
number
talking
of
right
them,
now
and I
with
think
the.
Inge then chose 3 of them, which was the park, the subway, and kind of the back area in the city.
What kind of scene tapas? I mean, you don't want one meal, you want 3 lots of meals all in one meal, right? Yeah.
So you can see, when you see kind of spinning behind us here,
Let's
you
move
can
it
see
on.
the true inspiration.
Let's
That's
move
what
this on.
Inge Göran and the talented
Let's move
crew
this
with him
along.
has done is to kind of take at heart the feedback from
Let's
the
move this
original
along, you
Metro
feel me?
and start to provide, especially a lot of flanking routes, so that you can kind of move
Gotta
around
move this
and
along
be smart
now,
about it.
fellas.
And tons of easy to spot ones, but also
Everyone
the
loves
most
a
sneaky
sneaky
ones.
flank.
Yeah,
Everyone
no,
loves
I
a
think-
sneaky flank.
This is
Cheeky,
the-
sneaky flank.
I mean, I think as you look at it, like this is not Metro remastered. This is, as the guys look at it, sort of reimagined. And I think you've got a bunch of different diverse areas. You've got big open courtyards, you know, at street level and narrow streets, and you go down into where you see in the video here where the subway cars are and into the sub basements, and you're going to find a whole bunch of different things and different ways to play and different styles. And I know the guys have a few surprises in there as well that I think the community's really going to enjoy when they get there.
So when do we get it?
That's the big question for today. Is just when,
You have to wait a bit.
when.
October, between chapter 4 and 5.
I think this
Hey.
is
Yo, she too
the team is
hyped.
really excited about
Like,
as well.
yo.
So I know I can't wait for October. either.
Too hype, Bobby.
Time to play the
Relax.
playtest. I'm so looking forward for everyone else getting to play it too, and everything else that's on these new maps.
Oh yeah,
Amazing
but
map.
those aren't the only surprises. This is the problem.
I don't
We've
like
got too
her
much to get
boots.
through. Stop talking.
Her
We've got so
boots
many
don't match
surprises
her
for you.
outfit.
So today we're giving you never
I don't
before
know.
seen details
I
on
just don't- I
Battlefield
don't know, it doesn't
5's
match.
Chapter 5.
Here's a little look at what the team's been working on.
How he not see dude running up and he's constantly looking both ways? What? Yo, what the
Timeless
hell?
theater of war. A new vision. Prepare to deploy to the Pacific. The team at DICE are hard at work creating an iconic World War II experience, releasing this fall with Chapter 5 of Battlefield 5. As the US and Japan enter the fight, you'll clash across several battlefields, including a modern take on an absolute classic, Iwo Jima. Since Battlefield began, the Pacific Theater has been part of its DNA. Now, we're crafting the ultimate reimagining of the conflict. By capturing real-life environments and using the power of Frostbite, we're bringing you the Pacific realized with today's capabilities and technology. Take part in the US invasions as their unstoppable forces charge inland towards unwavering Japanese defenses. Use new amphibious units to pummel the war-ridden shores, and an expanded arsenal to bring your squad to victory. We have a lot more to share about the Pacific and how it will evolve Battlefield 5 later in the year. Stay tuned.
That's a fact,
Okay,
Vic. That's a
most
fact.
importantly, you went on like a bunch of like research trips. Like, let's find out more about that. Oh, let's set the net one in Tahiti. Yeah. No, sorry.
It's hard work. I know it's amazing how many people are willing to make that extra effort to go to Hawaii in January in Stockholm. So it's quite impressive. We really appreciate the team putting in that work.
Oh yeah, taking one for the
But
team,
obviously,
definitely.
I mean, this is the big new addition to Battlefield 5. So going back, new theater of war in the Pacific. I mean, this is a homecoming for Lars. I mean, not Iwo Jima itself, but the development of it.
I remember my childhood.
Where the beard come from?
Yeah, 1,000 yards in there.
No, but jokes aside, it's having been with Battlefield all through the journey, it's really where it all started. Battlefield 1942, the Pacific Theater, and already when we started to talk about this game, the journey through the Second World War, everyone came up and kind of, when do we go to the Pacific? So this is the time. It feels like a homecoming. 1942, Battlefield 1943, we've been there before, but this is in a new way.
And I think the great thing, I mean, we hear a lot from the community, and I know, we have these discussions. You've got, where are my U.S. forces? Where's my Japanese army? And get to sit here in L.A. today and tell everybody that it's coming. Chapter 5, you're going to get those things. You're going to see some familiar places like Iwo Jima. We've got 2 other maps coming with that, so 3 maps coming with the initial package of the Pacific in Chapter 5. Some ones I think people are going to be really happy with what they're going to see. And I just say, in some that, as you can hear from the ping in the trailer, some iconic weapons and things as well.
My Garand, it's coming, right?
Yes. We're living for the ping, so I mean, we wouldn't go to Iwo Jima without kind of the weaponry and the hardware. So bringing tons of iconic weapons, gadgets, and also, after all, it's Battlefield. So, of course, there will be a new set of vehicles, and we want to take that extra step and kind of start giving you the boats, fulfilling that sandbox of land, air, and sea. And the team has focused hard on capturing kind of that invasion experience. I mean, it was very much about island hopping during the war. So capturing the invasion experience and the amphibious warfare. So there's tons of new stuff and new gameplay to look forward to.
And beautiful locations that you ultimately destroy beyond recognition.
Well, Lars and Ryan, thank you both very much for joining us.
So if you've lost track of all of these brand new Battlefield announcements, I don't blame you, because honestly there was quite a lot. So do you want to give us a little bit of a recap there, Freeman? I'll leave that on your capable shoulders.
Okay, I'm back up the balcony if they...
Yeah, go on, get out there.
Right, okay. Okay, we've got a load more multiplayer maps then coming in 2019. That starts with Al Sundan on June 27th, followed by Marita in July. We're bringing a brand new theatre of war to Battlefield 5, the Pacific. That's releasing this fall. We're also bringing features we've heard the community ask for, an increase in max rank from 50 to 500, and private games. Also, one final announcement. Starting today, you can play Battlefield 5 in the EA and Origin Access Vault, and through EA Access on PlayStation 4 when it launches next month. Is that everything?
I think that pretty much covers it. I guess you can probably stay down here with on the adults table, or whatever.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks.
Yeah, that joke was trash.
I'm Julia Hardy.
And I'm Freeman.
That
And
joke
if
was
you're in
trash.
the area, be sure to come and visit us in person at EA Play. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, Battlefield was alright. Those new maps definitely look pretty cool. Those maps definitely did look really cool. I really like those maps. I mean, Battlefield really just isn't my thing, unless it's Bad Company 1 or 2, Bad Company 2 or Bad Company 3. I'm not really feeling this too much. But the maps are great. All the new maps look really good. I'm happy for the people that do enjoy Battlefield. It was great. In terms of the rest of this, FIFA, Madden, The Sims, nah. You won't get that time from me. But again, it really Star Wars is a day. I thought about it. I you know what? I need to rewatch the trailer, the gameplay. I'm gonna rewatch the gameplay again in 4K on my big screen TV. I'm gonna rewatch it. But more than likely, Star Wars definitely gonna get that pre-order. It's definitely gonna get that pre-order from me. Apex Legends, Watson looks great. I won't lie. Watson definitely does look really good. Really digging Watson a lot, actually. You know, I might definitely get back on there. You know, give it another try and try out Watson and see how she is and whatnot. So I'm happy for the folks that's getting that. You know, I'm happy that they're still supporting the game with Apex Legends. So I'm definitely happy about that. Like I said with Battlefield, it's not my cup of tea. Definitely a Call of Duty guy. But I'm happy for the folks with Battlefield in terms of you guys getting, you know, some new content for y'all game. But at the same time, I stand by what I said. I feel like EA Play didn't need to happen. You could have released a 15-minute gameplay of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on YouTube, and you know, a series of tweets, and I would have been fine with that. I think they just did this just to kind of save face and kind of just show their face at E3. You could have just had a bunch of big booths at E3 and just, you know, kind of did it how Nintendo did it that one year and just took up a shit ton of floor space and just showed off the games or whatever. But, you know, y'all know I don't care about sports titles. I'm not about to sit through that. But I do appreciate y'all coming through and watching EA Play with me. Let me know what y'all thought, what y'all liked about EA Play in terms of, you know, the first 3 games. Tomorrow, myself and Jay Bari, we will be dual streaming the Microsoft conference. I'm not doing no, but like I said in When Persona Speaks on Thursday, Bethesda don't get no. I'ma watch Bethesda conference, but they're not getting no live stream from me. Excuse me? Nah. No such thing. But tomorrow, dual stream with Jay Bari. It's gonna be fun. A lot of jokes. Y'all gonna laugh a lot. I promise. It's gonna be really fun, really good, really entertaining. You do not. I repeat, you do not want to miss that live reactions tomorrow from Microsoft. Trust me, you don't. Trust and believe. You do not want to miss that. So make sure you guys come back here. Make sure you guys also go to Jay Bari's channel tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern. And yeah, that's it from me, man. As far as the grade for this show, I give EA Play a 2 out of 5. You know, and the only reason why it's getting a 2 out of 5 from me is because Star Wars. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Only because of Star Wars. Realistically, only because of Star Wars. But yo, big shout out to Crunk, big shout out to Larry, big shout out to Andre, big shout out to Titanfall Princess, big shout out to Choco in the building, shout out to Bari, shout out to Trill Wave, aka Vic, shout out to the Sarge, shout out to EJ, and big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to everybody that watched the stream with me. I really do appreciate you guys that support me. It really is appreciated. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. For those that was watching me on Twitch as well, shout out to you guys on the Twitch channel as well that was watching me. Again, tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern. We might start about 3:45. Just to kind of get our thoughts in there and kind of talk about what it is that we expect and what we hope from Microsoft. And I think we might do a dual stream for Square Enix too. I got to talk to Bari about that. We might do a dual stream for the Square Enix conference as well. Because, you know, Final Fantasy VII, you know, both of us being big Final Fantasy fans, that's definitely going to be some good content as well. But I'll talk to Bari about that. Either way, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Persona Selfmade. Link to my Twitter is in the description. Also, When Persona Speaks podcast every Thursday, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, I thank you guys so much. Round of applause for you guys because you all are awesome. awesome people that I appreciate. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 Eastern. And you guys have a great Saturday. Have fun. Be safe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, peace, peace.